Hey everybody, welcome. I'm Rob Booker. Thanks for joining me. We had some webinar difficulties recently in a couple of the sessions that we did, so just as a warning before we begin, if anything goes down, if anything shuts off, I'll re-record this video and upload it straight to YouTube and Facebook and everywhere else. Otherwise, I'm glad you're here. My name is Rob Booker, and let's get started. Now, I want to talk about confidence today as it relates to our brand new Ghost Pivots class. And want to just give you a warning and an upfront. I'm going to do some teaching here, and then I'm going to tell you more about the Ghost Pivots class, and I think it's something that you're really going to love. Lesson number 1, and I want to almost get out of the way here and give you a chance to read it. Confidence is something that you build and that you gain when you've done something over and over and over again to the point that it just seems like it's normal to you. I mean, it seems like putting on our shoes is normal every day, at least for most of us. I don't like to wear shoes that often. And in the summer, I just wear a bathing suit and a t-shirt every day. But, even putting your pants on wasn't something that you knew how to do when you were just a kid, or something as easy as breathing or walking or whatever. None of those things really came easy to any of us when we first started out in life. And when we first started out in trading, none of the stuff that we do as traders really comes super easy either. And I want to talk today about how specifically you can build more confidence in your trades so that when you pull the trigger on a trade, you feel more confident. Now, this isn't some kind of gimmick or whatever else. I mean, I want to give you an upfront warning. I've got something that I think you're going to love on the other side of this training, and I think you're really going to like it. However, what I'm about to share here is really the centerpiece of what's really made a difference in my life as far as gaining confidence in the trades that I take. And we're even going to take a look at some of the charts and show you some examples, or at least one example of a trade I took today. So here's an example. Well, this is the trade that I took today. All right, here we are. This is the euro yen. Now, I have a long history of losing money with the Japanese yen. It's a long and storied history. I don't know if that's true for any of you. But this morning, I got a Ghost Pivots trade. And that Ghost Pivots trade set up perfectly. And it was right here on the 15-minute and the 5-minute chart. I knew that it was the right trade. I've seen this probably 300 times before, and I still had this small sense of trepidation when I pulled the trigger on that trade. Now, why would I still have a little bit of fear, and what is fear versus confidence when it comes to being a trader? So I want to walk you through exactly what my state of mind was, and I wonder if you've ever felt like this as well. I knew this was a valid setup. I know that I've looked at the charts. I've backtested this Ghost Pivot setup now hundreds and traded it live even thousands of times. And still, in the moment when it was time to pull the trigger on the trade, I felt a little bit of trepidation. But there's a difference between a little bit of trepidation and confidence. Meaning, confidence is the ability to step forward even though you feel a little bit of fear. It's not the absence of fear. See, if you get rid of fear, you're just arrogant. If I get rid of fear in my trading, then I think that I've conquered it or figured it out. And every time you feel that you figured it out, what happens next? Everything goes wrong. What I want to say here, just as clearly as I can, is if you become a successful trader here, it doesn't mean you're ever going to have the absence of trepidation or worry or fear or concern. You're always going to have that, but you're going to be brave enough to step forward. And I want to talk to you about how that's done. So this is what happened this morning with the trade. So here's where I got, and this is now a look at the 5-minute chart. And right here is where I felt all this worry and concern, and I wasn't exactly sure of it. And then that's what happened next. So it turned into a really great trade. I mean, it dropped 60 pips from where it started. I made money. The brand new members of the Ghost Pivots course got the report. They got the trade alert. They got the signal. They got the chart. They got the setup. And they got a bunch of others on the Euro CAD, on the Euro New Zealand, on the Australian dollar, Canadian dollar, and everything worked out all right. And now I feel that much more confident. Once again, a little bit more confident about the setup. So here's what I'm trying to say. I know this is going to work. I'm 100% sure that this system works. But that doesn't mean I'm going to feel spectacular every time I pull the trigger on the trade. What it means is there are going to be two voices in my head every single time one of those things sets up, and every single time one of these trades sets up for you. One voice will be, don't get overconfident. Don't get cocky, Rob. Don't lose control. The other voice is, go ahead and do it anyway. You've tested it. You're sure of it. You know it's going to work. You're always going to feel a little bit. You're still going to feel that little bit of trepidation. And your ability to work through that is absolutely crucial to your success. Every single one of, and I've said this before, every single move upward and downward on NVIDIA was a ghost pivots trade. How many of those trades did I take last year? None. How many am I going to take this year? Probably 50 of these. Every single trade that's ever been a huge winner for me on the Japanese yen, whether it's a dollar yen or the pound yen or the CAD yen or the Turkish lira Japanese yen, every single one of them was a ghost pivots trade. And the big ones, this is a 60-minute chart, every single big move like that, right here, I felt like, oh man, I got to be careful about this. And then if I could power through it, everything would be fine. Every single giant move on Bitcoin, as you know, Bitcoin, as of we're doing this training live, all the cryptos are falling today. And people are like, oh my gosh, it's setting up a ghost pivots trade. We're literally setting up right now, as these cryptocurrencies are falling and the whole world has their head on fire, we're setting up a trade that looks exactly like this, and it repeats itself again and again and again, where we're about to make a rebound. Now, do I know that for sure? Yeah. Am I going to feel like spectacular, like rainbows are coming out of my behind when I take the trade? No, I'm going to be a little worried even when I take the trade, but I'm going to be all right. Nate, everything all right?
We lost that camera.
Oh, we lost that camera. All right, so I'm going to look over here at this camera. Don't worry, everybody. Nate, I'm just going to bring the camera over here. All right. We got this. Is that all right, Nate?
I'll center for you while you're working.
All right. So every single significant trade on Bitcoin, Ethereum, or all of these other, or even these penny stocks or these smaller stocks, all of them are going to be the same kind of setup. End of week, end of month, a ghost pivot trade, in other words. So how do you gain confidence? How are you going to grow in confidence? What are you going to do to grow into that confidence where you feel that little bit of fear, but then you still work through it anyway? Well, here's how you're going to do it. You're going to start small, and then you're going to increase size as you go. So I don't care if it's this class. I don't care if it's this system. I don't care. Here's how you do it. We got both of them working now? Sweet. All right, now rainbows are coming out of my behind. I'm feeling pretty good about this. Here's how you do it. You start small. That means the first time you take a ghost pivots trade, the first time you do it, you just put on a little bit of size. You don't put on a huge trade size. The next time you do it, after you know that it works, you put on a little bit bigger size. The next time after that, you grow into it. It's just like crawling before you walk. Every single trader who loses money goes in too big, too fast, and then panics. Now, if I go into a ghost pivots trade and it moves against me now, I've got enough confidence that I know I can close that out. I'll get the next one set up. But someone who doesn't follow this method of starting small, then increasing size week by week, they're going to have experiences like they take a trade, it goes to the stop loss, they stop out, and then they're like, oh man, that's it. I can't handle it. I can't handle the pressure. We don't want, that's not what we want to do. We want to be able to handle the pressure. But what most traders don't do, most traders just go in all in, and then when they have a loss, or something doesn't go the way they hoped, or it starts to win just a little bit, they panic and they can't handle the pressure. The most common mistake traders make is to do too many things. So for example, a trader will trade system 1, system 2, a bunch of financial instruments with a bunch of different trade sizes. The most successful traders are the ones who have the most amount of confidence and who are staying the most consistent in following one set method. I liked this camera better from the beginning anyway, Nate. You were always my favorite camera. Everybody doing all right in there? How are we doing, everybody? Is everybody having a good time? This is not the week for webinars and presentations for us. I love the heck out of you all. Thanks for being here. I really appreciate it. Everybody doing all right in there, Nate?
I think so far so good, sir.
All right. What all of this means is that if you can start small, and take that first step and focus on something and grow your confidence over time, you're going to be able to see an opportunity and then take action. All successful traders are doing something that looks absolutely insane to other people. My friend Scott Haywood had a $12,000 trading day last week. Now, I'm pretty sure that he even every once in a while has a little bit of trepidation. I'm positive when my friend Joel invented his own robot, I'm sure that when he turned it on for the first time, even though he back tested it, he's going to have a little bit of trepidation. But what you want to get to is the point where you see an opportunity and you take it and you work through the fear. I have take action written in red here. And the reason I've got it written in red is because there's no amount of worthwhile action that you can take without having a little bit of fear that you have to work through. It's always going to be there, but you get the confidence to work through it anyway from experience and focus. So here's what I've got for you. What I've got for you today is, as I have been mentioning over and over and over again, is the Ghost Pivots class and the indicator. Now, this is my life's work. This is the best thing I've ever made. This is the most complete flagship product or service or method or system that I've ever built. And as a warning, before I jump into all of this, this isn't cheap. I don't work for free. I wouldn't expect that in your personal life you work for free either. This is the year where I get to know you a little bit better. This is not the year where I sell to 1,000 people. This is the year where I offer something to 100 of you that are serious about it. So if that's not you, there's no offense. I love the heck out of you. That's why I'm doing this training for free. But if you are serious and this is a big year for you, then I want to tell you about the rest of what I have going on here. All right, so first of all, we built the Ghost Pivot Indicator, and we built it for all of the platforms that you see on the screen here. NinjaTrader, TradeStation, TradingView, Thinkorswim, and MetaTrader, and more. If you've got a platform that you want this indicator for, you get in that class and you let me know you want me to program it, and I will get it done for you. This indicator scans for the highest probability setups, and now I'm down to trading. When I do my discretionary trading, I'm down to a few minutes per week. I got up late this morning. I wasn't feeling well. I had a little bit of a fever, and I said, I don't care if I'm not feeling well. I'm doing this anyway. Even though I was a little bit late to the charts, it took me about 20 minutes, and I found the Euro Yen, the Euro CAD, the Euro New Zealand, the Australian dollar, Canadian dollar, and I was done. Took the trades, took them in the trade copy account, took them in my personal account, took them in my big personal account, sent out a report. I got it all done in 20 minutes, and I'm done with my discretionary trading for the week. Now, alternatively, if I had a few bad trades in another system or something hadn't gone well or whatever, I do spend a few minutes a week getting myself out of trouble by focusing on the best time of the week. That's why I say this is the best thing I've ever built, because it literally only requires those few minutes in the morning on a Thursday morning. The indicator is a digital download, and it's available immediately when you grab the class today. Next, you'll get the step-by-step lessons in the class. Now, that's more than 14 videos now. I think we've probably got 17, 18, 19. We have an all-new video in the class today that talks about how the trades were set up today. And I mean, it's already available. It's all up there in the class right now. And there's literally about 100 more short lessons that are coming over the next 12 months. Next, you'll get the Ghost Pivots robot. This is a version of my favorite robot that limits its trading to a certain time of the month and a certain time of the day. It removes a ton of the bad trades. It trades less often, and it does a much better job. I am in the process now of transitioning all of my automated trading to this robot. So for 2 to 3 weeks out of the month, the robot won't even be trading at all. I'm going to be teaching, spending time with all of you inside the class, and the robot will just be working out like Rocky and doing the punching bag or all the other stuff that it needs to do, and then gearing up for that 1 or 1.5 weeks of the month where it takes all of its trades and then goes back into rest mode where I can fine tune it. All the trades will be closed. Nothing will be hanging on. There'll be no stragglers. There'll be no leftover trades. There'll be all that stuff is gone. That Ghost Pivots robot is already built. It's already ready. It's already running on MetaTrader 4, NinjaTrader, and the TradeStation platform. Next, you're going to get access to the twice monthly support calls where I'm going to just sit there and answer questions, because all the lessons will be uploaded and you can just pick my brain and ask me questions. That gives you the peace of mind that you know what you're getting into, that you know what you're doing, that you know if something doesn't work, if you're panicking, if your head's on fire or whatever. I got you covered. I'm going to be there with you right inside the class. Almost every major move I've ever caught, without even knowing it, was a ghost pivots trade. The biggest trade I ever took, as I've told this story before, was that huge trade on the British pound Swiss franc. And that trade was in 2010, 2011. And that was a ghost pivots trade, even though I didn't know it. It was the biggest trade I ever took. And I didn't realize it, but it was happening right at that end of week and right at that end of month. And it was just the setup that I wanted. And I didn't really know that it was an end of week, end of month ghost pivots trade, but it was. All right. So how would you feel if you could catch way more of those trades and we could do that together, and you were with a core group of 100 people that were doing the same thing in the same way and spending a few minutes a week? And listen, if you want to take other trades the rest of the week, be my guest. You want to trade 50 different trading systems, I'm cool with that, whatever you want to do. But I'm going to be doing one thing in the same way at the same time, and I'm going to get it all packed into one tight area so we can spend the rest of the time doing what's most important in life. Now, warning, there's 100 spots available. Most of those are taken, but some of them are still open because all of our webinars have been crashing. So please don't delay. This is not for everyone. I'm not even trying to tell you that it's for everyone. It's definitely not for everyone. It's not for you if you're lazy. It's not for you if you want to get rich quick. It's not for you if you don't want to work. It's not for you if you are frightened or worried. It's none of that stuff. If you're confident and ready to take a step and make this the best year of trading that you've ever had, and you want to work with 100 people, then that's great. Then it's a fit for you if you're ready. If you're ready to dive in and make something happen next. So if you're ready, I got a few special bonuses to sweeten the deal. The first bonus is I'm going to give you 52 issues of the end of week trade report. That is the end of week report that tells you what trades I'm taking in all of my accounts and shows you my account as I take those trades. That's delivered directly to your inbox on Thursday mornings. The second bonus is the 100 Members Summit. That's a live meeting that we're going to have here at my office. I don't think we'll fit 100 people inside the office, but you're all welcome to come anytime. And we're going to stream that live, and we're going to send it to your members area. But we're also going to do it in person if you want to come down and you want to hang out with all of us together. You'll be welcome to do that as well. Now, if that sounds like this is the time, there's a link below on the video live on YouTube, or there's a link below this video that you're watching inside the page that you're on right now. Now, I'm letting you know, I got 100 spots, and when they're gone, they're absolutely gone. I've designed the membership, as I mentioned, to pay for itself within the first 30 days. I've got a money-back guarantee, and it's a one-time payment. It's not a membership. It's not a recurring cost. So all this jazz, all this crazy sales crud, let's just move forward here. And let me tell you everything that's inside the class. I hate this part of the presentation. I hate it because in order to get 100 of you to take action, I've got to tell you what's here, and I've got to incentivize you to the greatest degree possible. So just let me know. And Nate, if something goes wrong, just tell me that it's going wrong. Don't shake your head. Nate's over there like, I don't know if he's mad, something went wrong. All right, Nate's fine. I was like, did something go wrong again? I'm on pins and needles. Here we are. You get the indicator, the course, the robots, the end of week report, the support calls, 2 tickets to the Members Summit. You get access to the chat room. I'm going to throw that in. And I am, this year, going to sell this for $4,000, and it'll be worth every penny. And I'm sure I'll sell 100 slots of this later on this year at $4,000. I'm 100% sure that will be easy to do. But that is not what we're doing today. I want to get the first 100 members into the class. I'm not joking around. I'm telling you that the next time this is available, it is not going to be at this price. So I know it's small up here. I'm going to put it up there for sale. Like I said, it's not for everybody. It's not going to be cheap. I'm not giving away my life's work for $1. It's $997. I would love to have you inside the class. This is the part of the process that I hate. I hate selling, but I do love sharing my life's work. I do love trading it together. I love my time together with you. This is a one-time investment. It's not a recurring charge. There's no kind of annual fee. Once you're in forever. You get all the updates. As I said, there's a guarantee. That's unheard of in this business. If you're not happy, I'm not happy. If it's not a fit for you, I understand that. It's not for everybody. I've said that like 1,000 times now. I guarantee you'll have several chances to make $1,000 in a week or even in a day, many times over the course of the next 12 months, and that you'll have a lot of fun doing it, and that you'll have a lot more free time in your life. Like I said, if you're unhappy, I'm unhappy. If you're happy, I'm happy. That's what I'm talking about. So I think you're going to love it. That's what I've got for you. I think you're going to love it. And I think you'll agree it's better to put the risk on me. Blah, 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 blah. Here's what we do next. There's a button below, or there's a link below. I want you to click that link, and I want you to come on inside. This is my personal invitation to you. Now, this is what happens when you click continue or next or whatever. You go to a page that looks exactly like this. That's the checkout page. That's my page. That's my website. That's a secure, encrypted, blah, blah, blah page where you put your name in, your email address. You can create a password. Now, if you're already a member of anything else ever, you just go here and sign in first, and then you can complete your checkout. And then this is what it looks like when you get on the inside. I'll give you a look at it here. So that's the class on the inside. We've got the indicator lessons. We've got the how to set up the trades lessons. We've got the step-by-step rules lessons. Everything is on the inside, ready to go. It plays nicely on your phone or your iPad, everywhere you could possibly imagine trading it. You can download the scanners, and the scanners are just ridiculously awesome. I don't have a picture of them here, but what you can do in Thinkorswim and in TradeStation and NinjaTrader and in MetaTrader, you can see everything that's setting up. You can see how far every single financial instrument that you want to follow, stocks, futures, Forex, whatever, how far each of those instruments is from the Ghost Pivot Daily, the Ghost Pivot Weekly, the Ghost Pivots Monthly, and that makes it super easy to scan for the trades you want, and everything is already inside of that members area. So, my name is Rob Booker. I'm so grateful that you spent some time with me here today. Get your buns inside that class. This is, like I said, this is one of my final personal invitations that I'm going to make. The registration closes down very soon, so click the link below, jump on inside of the class, and we'll hold on here, Nate, just for a minute before we sign off, and just bask in the glow of a webinar that didn't have any problems. We had a good time here. Did everybody have a good time? I know some of you that are here are already inside the class and already having a good time. One of our members is even going to drive down and see us. He's in Arkansas, so he said, come on down and visit us in the office next month or even later this month. So anyway, everybody, thanks for being here. I'm going to take a drink of water. I'm signing off here. I'm going home. I'm going to pick up my son after his after-school club, and we're going to go get dinner. I love the heck out of you all, and I will see you on the inside of the class. Bye for now. That was a good time.